Cheers and boos today as President-elect Donald Trump walked out of a meeting with the New York Times staff. His visit at the Times headquarters, which he'd earlier backed out of, included an on-the-record meeting. KPIX 5's Melissa Kane tells us this comes one day after Trump met with TV anchors and executives and gave them an earful about how they treated him during the campaign. Melissa?
Throughout this election, Trump has bypassed traditional media by going directly to the voters with tweets and videos. Now that he's the president-elect, the stakes are much higher, but he doesn't seem to be changing his approach or mending fences with the media.
Donald Trump is the executive producer of a new reality show called The United States of America.
Nathan Ballard is an expert in political communications.
It remains to be seen whether Donald Trump is crazy or crazy like a fox.
Case in point, when VP Mike Pence was booed at a Hamilton show and Saturday Night Live made fun of Trump, he used them to change the subject away from Trump University.
He sent out a few tweets about Hamilton and Saturday Night Live, and instead of talking about the $25 million settlement against Trump University, all of a sudden our eyes were glued to the episode about Hamilton and Saturday Night Live and the culture wars.
I am a sweet little baby Trump.
Pretty crafty for someone who says he hates the media.
And a big part of the rigging are these dishonest people in the media.
Yesterday, Trump met with high-level executives and anchors from major media outlets, including CBS. He reportedly lambasted them, calling them dishonest and complaining about their coverage of him so far. The meeting was supposed to be secret, but Ballard says that Trump was counting on the word getting out.
What Donald Trump was trying to do was say, hey, to my supporters, I'm still with you. I'm against the mainstream media because they're a bunch of liars.
Trump isn't the first president to talk directly to voters. Franklin Roosevelt did it in 1933.
The President of the United States. I want to talk for a few minutes with the people of the United States.
Obama does it at least once a week.
Hi, everybody.
But Trump is in a league of his own.
Donald Trump has almost gotten into your bloodstream by tweeting 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day in a way that everybody can understand. The entire country is breathlessly awaiting his next tweet.
But when he is actually sworn in, will Trump be able to tweet and do all the work of being president?
If he continues in this vein, I think we're going to have some serious problems about not just how to cover it, but about, how he'll be governing the nation. Thank you.
Now, President Obama is going to relinquish the @POTUS Twitter handle, and the assumption was that the next president would use it. But the POTUS account has a measly 12 million followers, and Trump already has 16 million on his personal account. So it's not clear that he's going to take over that new handle with the smaller audience. We'll know after he's sworn in. So far, he's not saying.
Maybe he'll do both.
Yeah, exactly. It's only a difference of 4 million. I'm sure he's going to be able to.
He'll grow the POTUS.
Exactly.
Fan,
Probably. But or maybe have
He'll
official
surpass
tweets
that
on
quickly.
POTUS and personal tweets on real Donald Trump. Although it's not clear that there's a lot of separation there.
We shall see.